began 3.5 months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Red Raiders offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Looking to pass, it's Johnson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And the Red Raiders come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Hale. Football comes out. The defense has got it. Looks like a player is down. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So they take a closer. The replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Important 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
2nd down play coming up. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. To the air, it's Johnson. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They mix it up with a run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The tight end has got it. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So the Hurricanes offense comes out for their first possession today. Kurt, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays and, more importantly, it's into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership. These are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found a soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Moore. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining deep.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Nice grab. It's Lyle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. Fielded at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And the quarterback keeps it here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Johnson. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Wrap down the middle. It's Hudson. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Johnson. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had five guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. It's Moore. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. The reception makes about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. And the Canes will send their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking for a gap. It's Junior. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
And here comes a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Tries the right with a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's going to try to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot on the final play of the opening quarter. But Texas Tech has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. The Canes will have to kick it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pass caught, second down now. Dropping back, it's Johnson. The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third down upcoming after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The Red Raiders will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
With the catch, it's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looking for some space. It's Lyle. He's bringing it back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Then fourth down, the punter sends it away. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. To throw, it's Johnson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And third and short to hand the ball off. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Looking for a man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And the Red Raiders pick up enough for a first down here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Boy, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
He hands it to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Caught by the receiver. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Now rolling out to his left. And gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. On this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to
refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And he drops back in the gun. On a pass rush, gets home. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And now they run the draw play. They've got him down out near the 40. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back. Look at the throw for the first down. That's a fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Throwing off play action. Signs the quick throw. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
14, Miami, 3.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Grab down the middle, it's Hudson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain, nice play there. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. With the catch, it's Hudson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship.
And the Red Raiders will kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Caught behind the line. It's Lyle. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Lyle. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. Extra point knocked right down the middle. You've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Just burst through a big crease. I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that. You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Joseph. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. And is picked off over there. What a play.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. To throw, it's Johnson. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's a crucial touchdown. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Miami, 10.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Play action here on first down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Lyle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. A deep shot to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. Forced to kick it away for the sixth time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Gonna run it. It's Joyner. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Caught behind the line. It's Carter. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. The sure hands, it's Hale. Breaking free at the 35. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Over the middle, it's Hudson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. High completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
31, Miami, 10.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And look at this. The fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. And the Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st and 10 play coming up. He'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback keeps the football. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Now, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another 1st down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Scott. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. 1st down to the 22.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Texas Tech has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Here comes the bunch formation. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Lyle.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call doesn't work. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
The Red Raiders move into the red zone. To the air, it's Johnson. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's complete. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Strong game by this quarterback.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Texas Tech, 38. Miami, 10.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They'll give it to the running back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That's caught. It's Hale. Touchdown, Texas Tech. That's how you finish a play.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Miami, 10.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Ramp down the middle. It's Gilbert. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Gonna run it. It's Dickey. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Give it to the back again. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Makes the grab. It's Joyner. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Red Raiders churn out another first down. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Grab down the middle, it's Hudson. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Leaning on the run game here. Gets the first and still running. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a...
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They'll toss it to the right side. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Joyner. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense will spend a timeout here, 25 seconds on the clock.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Now a late timeout is taken, 6 seconds showing on the clock. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And the Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Scott. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.